Hey everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. This one is Clarke Griffin, Impossible Choices. This was selected by a Patreon subscriber, and if you too would like to join the Patreon, link down below in the description will get you there. You might be wondering yourself, things look different. Same Todd, different location. And I'm back currently at my place. I just traveled yesterday, so I should be uploading this for, well, as you're watching it today. And if you're watching this later, quite a while ago. But yeah, leave a like on the video if you like it, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into this.
Your name is Clarke?
Clarke of the Sky People.
What's your name?
My name is Clarke Griffin.
This is Clarke Griffin. Commander.
Heads up on this, I have actually seen the 100. This is from the show 100. I have seen it. I might be current on it. I might be a season behind, but it's a great show. I highly recommend it. If you have not seen it, highly recommend it. It's on Netflix. It is post-apocalyptic, group of folks just trying to survive. They find other folks. It gets really crazy. I'm not going to spoil any of it, but yeah, it's really good.
One hater, come you say so.
One hater, come I done sweat.
Let me see your face.
I've heard so many things, most of them murdery, but, you know, no judgment.
I was actually raised on stories about her.
I love stories. Tell me one.
Prisoner 319, face the wall.
Earth, Clarke. You get to go to Earth.
Maybe being on the ground is our second chance.
It's not what you imagined, is it?
Strong leadership.
One thing you notice from watching this show, and this isn't too spoilery, but one thing you notice, well, it's the name of the video. Clarke is dealt with so many bad hands in this entire show, where it's just like, okay, either, you know, you save this person or this person dies. It's never like a easy choice. It's always like, we're going to this location to save this person, and we're going to this location and that person dies, and then, but we save this other person. So it's always like a mixed match of just terrible choices. Really bad choices.
It's essential for survival.
I'm no king. You could be a leader.
But one thing you notice about the show is that Clarke is resilient. Super, super resilient.
Look to. I'm not the chancellor.
You think you're in charge here?
The grounders look at her like she's our leader.
She's still just a kid.
She's just one girl.
She stopped being a kid the day
Just
you
a
sent her
kid.
down here to die.
Are you the leader of your people or not?
She is.
They also said you were their leader.
Clark's the only reason we survived.
Oh, that's thanks to you.
Because of you.
We all are very proud of what you've done down there.
My savior.
A hero. It wasn't just me. That wasn't me.
Clarke's holding this alliance together.
The only way to save both our people is if we join together.
Our only chance against Mount Weather is if we fight together.
But we want to find a way to live together. Someone has to take the first step.
Leaders do what they think is right.
I am.
That's what it means to be a leader, Clarke.
Clarke, if you fail,
All of us are gonna die.
So I won't fail.
You need my help.
We've got me.
Trust me.
Your instincts will tell you to take care of everybody else first.
we're safe.
Not all of us.
I care about all of them.
I do care. I always cared.
She cared about all of us.
I care about both of you. That was weakness.
You'll definitely notice. One thing you will notice, resiliency, and also an abundance of mistrust. Not trusting people, sometimes for good, sometimes for bad reasons. But she's extremely stubborn in the point that she puts people at risk just through stubbornness, which is also not good.
Never do that.
Couldn't save your father.
My dad was floated too.
You're under arrest for treason.
Dad?
It was my mom.
Dad's dead because of you.
I blamed you because my father's dead, and it's my mother's fault.
Your mother.
I don't want to talk about my mother.
I'm done talking to you.
And then there's dear old Dad.
Your father died because he needed
This isn't about hope. It's about guts.
To lead well, you must make hard choices.
You don't have the guts to make the hard choices.
Hard choices?
If you don't let my people go,
I'll kill him. I'm gonna help you. I was willing to sacrifice my own mother.
I'm so sorry.
To stop Allie. I'll finish it. Make me the commander.
That was her idea. You don't back down when things get hard.
It's always hard. It can't be over.
Your choice.
We have no choice. It's the only choice. We don't have a choice. We had no choice. We had no choice. No. We have to make a choice.
You made your choice.
What did you do?
I had to. I did what I had to do, that's all. What I have to. Like always.
You do like this on down.
Clarke, how could you do this?
You let all those people die.
You know, for Clarke would call that a Tuesday.
You're the only murderer here. You put the bomb on the bridge. You did this to her.
How many people have you killed, Clarke?
Please tell me this wasn't you.
I burned 300 of your people.
You're the one who burned 300 of my warriors alive.
You burned my brother alive in a ring of fire.
You really are the angel of death, aren't you?
So if you haven't seen the show, you're definitely getting a hint of it's hard to be Clarke Griffin.
You've killed more people than you've saved.
You crossed the line. I'm soaked in grounder blood.
No, it's too bad that you weren't a real Nightblood, because then you could have been commander. Imagine how many people you could have killed then.
You came back. You kill everyone inside Sanctum. I guess is par for the course with you.
If we bring her back, she'll kill us all.
Which brings us to yet another episode of No Good Choices.
That's what you do.
Clarke would love this. I am become death, destroyer of worlds.
Everywhere you go, death follows.
How could she do something like this? I did what I had to do to save my people. Her friends are her weakness. All I think about every day is how we're gonna keep everyone alive.
Ooh.
Mom, we need to move against Mount Weather.
You and your friends are not soldiers.
I need them to be okay. Then let my friends go.
It's funny as I have no problem watching like gory stuff, but as soon as a needle is introduced, I'm just, get me out of there. I turn away, I don't watch. I'm just not into it.
I'm trying to save us.
That's probably why I don't have tattoos. I don't do needles, don't like needles. Keep them away from me.
Save your people. Yes, I know.
You're the one going too far and using the same old justification. It's all for my people.
I'm doing this for the others. The things I did for my people.
Would you do it again?
I never wanted any of this. I don't want any of this.
Who are you? When did you become this person?
Question is, who am I now? I haven't become anyone.
Do you ever see their faces?
What if this is...
Well, you already know this now, but Clarke, wherever she goes, she has this realization where wherever she goes, a lot of people die. Whether she wants them to be alive or wants them to die, a lot of people die. It's just the way of the world for Clarke Griffin.
Who we are now.
What you did tonight will haunt you until the end of your days.
Of all the people you've killed.
Now I get to live with it.
What you've done haunts you, and the pain will never go away.
381 people. You murdered 381 people.
you infect people, Clarke.
Bellamy, this is my fault.
The decisions you face just whittle you down piece by piece.
I will not apologize for saving the people that I love.
I know you don't believe it now, but one day they will thank you for what you're doing here.
At a certain point, you just have to accept the fact that it's post-apocalyptic. Things are going to happen. It's going to get ugly. I mean, at a certain point, you just kind of turn into an animal, honestly.
One day, hopefully, you'll understand what I did. You're not the person.
But she was able to keep that kind of love still around, and I think that's what helped her.
And I thought you were.
Your dad would be so proud.
She never lost sight of caring for people.
You're not in charge.
You don't give the orders, Clarke.
You can't just do whatever the hell you want here.
And that's a good thing because people die when you're in charge.
When I'm in charge, people die.
Right now, biggest threat to us is you.
But you don't realize
It's the best quality of a leader, isn't it?
is you're the one we need saving from.
She decides who lives and who dies.
Because you're in charge now, and you decide who's disposable.
Who the hell do you think you are?
His death is on you, too.
Their blood is on your hands.
You like playing God.
You're not God.
Salvation comes from faith and good works. When you do, not when you say. You haven't done anything yet.
I bear it so they don't have to. I bear it so they don't have to.
I get it. It's been endless. Bearing it so we don't have to. Anyone would be tired.
Do you think I wanted this? I'm trying all the time. I'm afraid you won't be able to wash it off this time.
We won't shoot first this time.
In that case, Clarke should stay here. I didn't realize you were giving the orders again, Clarke.
Back in your murder gear already. What's with the we're all gonna die face?
Good people died because of you.
One interesting part of the show is that at the beginning, everyone is just so like, oh, she's a good leader. Things are going well. All right, let's go with it. And then progressively, as more people die and the story just continues and they're in this situation for longer, they lose it. They lose the respect for Clarke. And it just, all of a sudden, they have to almost be convinced that Clarke is trying to save them, even though she is.
Not easy being in charge, is it?
I never asked for that. But everyone's counting on me and it's so hard.
What would Clarke do?
You do your job.
What is my job?
We need you.
Kill her.
Everyone's always counting on you.
Well, what do you want from me?
Does that mean you made the list?
I can't.
But choosing
Sometimes the dialogue can be kind of cheesy in this show, but I mean, you kind of put up with it just for the overarching storyline.
gets to live or die is your specialty.
Clarke's deciding who's worth saving. That is just great.
I am doing the best I can.
Well, it's not good enough.
We're all your people now.
Now go save us all.
Now go save us all.
Go save us all.
Again. Clarke in Mount Weather, Clarke in the City of Light, Clarke staying behind so that you guys could go to space.
Clarke Griffin and her impossible choices.
She was fairly awesome, by the way. Please don't feel bad about leaving me here. I'm proud of you, Murphy.
Everything you did was to save your people.
They're lucky to have a friend like you.
Sky Crew's lucky to have you.
A comfort to them, I'm sure.
You're lucky Clarke found you. I never said I was a hero, Maddie.
You guess?
I'm the first stop on the apology tour.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Shut up.
Shove your regret up your ass.
Every time that you do something horrible, you say you're sorry. You keep saying that. And then you do it again.
I'm sorry, okay? For all of it.
Because you know he thinks you're a monster who will abandon anyone.
We've all got a monster inside of us, Clarke.
I tried to do better. I tried to be the good guy.
There are good guys, Clarke.
You know what's weird about these kind of edits is that you see just how semi-repetitive the dialogue is. And like halfway through this, I'm just like, my God, the same themes are throughout the entire show.
You're just not one of them.
That is not who I am. We're the good guys here, not you.
Or should we call you One-Hitter?
The Great One-Hitter.
The Great One-Hitter.
Commander of Death. The Commander of Death.
Even your projections.
I love that guy. He's from Black Sails.
I'm no one. I can't do this anymore. I'm tired, Maddie.
I left. You can't run away from who you are, Clarke.
Toxin. Clarke, are you sure it's not just you?
And it's easier to hate me than to hate yourself.
We see you for what you really are.
I'm saying the toxin
Is you.
What's the matter?
Truth hurts, huh?
You don't like to be faced with your demons?
Living with ourselves is another story.
This is about being the good guys.
Is that what you want to hear? That I'm the bad guy? You wanted the Commander of Death! You got her!
Fine. I'll be the bad guy. I think you might be a good guy.
There are no good guys. Remember, Clarke. The path of violence is a choice.
Please understand, violence is a contagion.
But I do know what it feels like to think you have no choice but to kill.
What are you gonna do?
Hope that there's a forgiving God. When the choice is fight or die, there is no choice. You may be the Chancellor, but I'm in charge. You may be the Commander, but I'm the Commander of Death. And I don't go down easy. Are we clear? I won't let my child die. Will you? You're selfish.
How many have you lost, girl?
I'm in love with you.
I'm in love with you.
Ben, no! Ben! He did it for me.
Then he dies for you.
Thanks, princess.
They would have told you if I had to.
Next time, country crew said
That was so long ago, I don't even remember it.
you were strong.
You say having feelings makes me weak, but you're weak for hiding from them. Your heart shows no sign of weakness. I want you.
I know how much she meant to you.
Life is about more than just surviving. You're as weak as
That was a good part of the show.
I'm done!
Where's Maddie? I will not let anything happen to you. I was ready to go to war to protect her. You're my family. I can't let anything happen.
I didn't like that part as much when Maddie came into it. Just wasn't a fan.
Maybe you don't really love her.
I do.
Kind of took away from the overall arc.
Lost everything! I need you.
You're just like her. I love you. I love you too, Clarke.
Like mother, like daughter.
Mom? It's my father's name.
I've got nothing left.
I lost my father today.
Clarke's a survivor.
I've seen your strength. It's true.
It's I keep noticing this. When I have seen something or like a show that I'm reacting to, all I'm doing is going through and going like, that's a spoiler, that's a spoiler, that's a spoiler, that's a spoiler.
You are stronger.
Now I know what you guys are going through. Watching me watch something that I haven't watched. It's literally just like, you're just like, oh God, oh God, oh God. Did he see that? Did he piece it together?
This is control us, make us who we are.
I can't lose you too.
You're a cancer, Clarke.
We can never escape what you did.
And you know what we do to cancer.
Take me. Cut it out.
Please!
What's the point if all there is pain and suffering?
You're a fighter. Now get up and fight!
That's far enough.
You got spun. I'll give you that.
You need to rest. I don't need to rest.
You doing all right?
Yeah. I told you I'm fine, but I'm okay.
Clarke will be fine.
She'll be fine.
Nothing is okay. Dad? Clarke, your father.
Father would be so proud of you two.
Hello, sweetheart.
Because I miss you.
I love you, Dad.
Forever.
Your mom would be proud.
Have you ever known peace, Clarke?
God, I don't even remember that.
I died. Please stay, Odin. There have to be consequences.
No more fighting, Clarke.
You're not fighting for your life anymore, Clarke.
Be at peace.
You've made it.
Just like you said you would.
I've been fighting for so long.
Clarke's dead.
A heartbeat. I'm still alive.
And we're gonna get her back. I won't let you die.
She was right to depend on you.
You saved me.
Tell me it was worth it.
Did? You did do better.
I know how you feel.
All right, they got some recent stuff in here.
Will never go away.
Loss, pain, regret.
I think whatever happened up there,
Time eases these things, Clarke.
maybe we can move past that now.
Pain will fade.
Do you really believe that?
I'm trying to.
Forgiveness isn't about what people deserve.
We deserve it.
They were always the heroes. When all along, it was you.
Saved our lives again.
Clarke, you saved us all.
Thank you for saving our lives.
She saved us again. I do believe in second chances, though.
I think we deserve a fresh start, don't you?
Maybe life should be about more than just surviving. We can let the bad things that happen to us define who we are, or we can define who we are.
Excellent edit by Margarita Life. Link below in the description for the original video. Go leave it a like if you liked it. My favorite character from the 100 so far has been Octavia. Interesting story arc there, especially in the beginning, you know, and then it turned into kind of a story of redemption. Favorite duo or like relationship, even though it's not love relationship, it's the brother and sister. It's Bellamy and Clarke. Just seeing them continually push each other and then drift apart and then come back together and then drift apart and then come back together. And it just ultimately relies on who do they trust more. And when it comes down to it, you're going to trust your blood, right? It's just the way it is. Honorable mention would probably be Bellamy and Raven. Raven's an underrated character. She has a lot of ability, and she has saved the day more than once. But yeah, it is a very good show. Highly recommend it. That was a very good edit of that that particular show. I can't even imagine the amount of time it takes to go in through a show and pull these little like 1-second clips. Like Daddy Longlegs is a Patreon subscriber and a YouTube channel here. I can't even imagine. I mean, if you're an editor and I've watched one of your videos, give kind of like a synopsis of how long it takes to watch these shows or watch clips of these shows and pull them and just have like all these different themes running throughout. It must take forever. I have no idea, but I'm assuming it gets easier after a while, but it must take forever. Anyway, appreciate all of those who edit these videos. It's really impressive and enjoyable to watch. And thank you for watching this video. And if you too would like to join the Patreon, like the person that requested this video, link below in the description, link below for the original video. Like the video if you like it, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one.